Hey guys, welcome back. Right now, there is a battle going on between the bulls and the bears. And Bitcoin is showing signs of weakness, failing to hold on to the key $30,000 level. So what is going on? Well, welcome to the early stage of a bull market. And this is the stage where there's still lots of conflicting opinions about where we are and where we're headed next. Now, although I do personally think myself we are in an early bull, there is some very interesting data which says we could be going lower in the short term. And so in this video, as always, I've got some very important things to cover, including starting with some bull market insights and why the next 2 months are critical months for crypto. Then we'll answer the question, which is more likely, a big move to the upside or a flush out to the downside. And then we'll finish with the biggest developments that have happened in just the last couple of weeks. All that say to me that when the big bull market does come, it's going to be the biggest one yet. Okay, so first up, starting with some bull market insights and why the next 2 months are critical months for the crypto market. So, starting with some bull market insights, and if you could only follow one chart in crypto, then this would probably be it, as it's pretty much got everything you need in one chart. You've got the previous bull markets showing the epic runs that Bitcoin can do. You've got the bear markets and the crypto winters. You've got where we are right now. This all revolves through this center line, which is the days from the halving event. So this is the next halving event every 4 years, and you can see just how much of a catalyst this appears to be. It's a bit of a coincidence that every time the halving happens, not long afterwards, prices really begin to rip. Here's something that you may want to write down somewhere, as I have. According to Plan B's research, so far in the crypto market, the best thing you could have ever done is to buy Bitcoin 6 months before the halving event and sell it 18 months afterwards. So definitely listen to that one more time and make a note somewhere, as it's something I will be paying very close attention to. Next insight is that we have to remember that the bull market actually starts at the very bottom of the bear market. So these epic runs didn't start here, they started here. And the early bull is a very choppy place to be. Big battles between the bulls and the bears. The bulls saying, off we go, bull market has started, only for it to retrace 50% and flush out many of the bulls. Right now we can see we've had this stair-step pattern, big jump, sideways consolidation, then it begins to dip, another big jump, sideways consolidation, begins to dip, another big jump, sideways consolidation, and this is where we're at right now. And one final big insight to leave you with, and why the next 2 months are critical for the crypto market, actually can't be seen so well in this chart. So let's take a look at this. And this is a great recent chart from Into the Cryptoverse. And basically it shows that every single time in a pre-halving year, which is also a pre-election year in the US, Bitcoin and crypto has always corrected. There's always been a drop every single time in Bitcoin's history, with the average being a 20% drop. And if Bitcoin drops 20%, then many of the top altcoins will be seeing a 30 to 50% drop. So reset your expectations and expect Bitcoin and crypto to drop this month in August and maybe September, as that is what it has always done. And if it doesn't do that, and actually we start to rip in August, then that is actually the anomaly. And that is something that should surprise you. So if this does happen, then this may be the last great buying opportunity we get in this bull market. Now, on to the biggest developments that have happened in just the past couple of weeks, and this one seems to be a bit of a country's special edition. Starting with the US, there is big battles going on in Congress for getting crypto legislation passed. So there was a crypto bill that passed a committee, which was a big win for the industry, but I still think there is other milestones that it has to go through before it becomes law. And I myself am no expert on US law. But I think the news here, just to bear in mind, is that there are crypto-friendly Congress men and women pushing for crypto in Congress. So I do think the US is going to be a key part of this next mega bull market. It is still the #1 biggest economy in the world. And if we just check into the US population, we can see there's over 300 million people, many of which could be taking part in the next bull market. So this is certainly key to see some mega high crypto prices. Next country on the list is Indonesia, and recently they have launched a crypto exchange. And this is going to be monitored by local regulators, and interestingly, this is the only place in the country where you're going to be able to buy and sell digital assets. So it's been given the green light by the government. And just know a fun fact, how big is Indonesia? Well, it's the 4th biggest country in the world. Check this out. When we check in on Indonesia, they've got 273 million people. So this is incredibly bullish and an amazing country to have on board. And they are actually well ahead of the game. Now, unfortunately, some bad news. We had Kuwait banning crypto and basically everything to do with crypto and mining. Crypto will be a no-go area for anyone in Kuwait. Now, before you hop off and sell all your crypto, let's just check in and see the population of Kuwait. So the good news, there's only 4 million people. So good job you didn't sell your crypto, as the good news is that this really isn't going to affect the next bull market. Next news to hit was to do with Japan. And Japan have done a 180, and a couple of years ago they were kicking Binance out of the country, and now Binance has been given the green flag to launch crypto services in Japan. So Japan, another major economy, is giving the green light to crypto. And although Japan has a very small landmass, it still makes up 125 million people and is one of the world's largest economies. So great to see Japan on board. Next up, we get another green light, this time from Dubai. And in the last couple of days, we heard that Binance has become the world's first exchange to be granted a full operational license in Dubai. And this is from their Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority. So Dubai, another country pushing for crypto adoption. But then, unfortunately for CZ, just after this hit, and hot off the press, which dropped today, one of Japan's investment banks also has just been granted a license for buying, selling, and crypto-related activity in Dubai. So Binance was the world's first for about 2 days. And again, showing that Japan is starting to push for crypto adoption. And finally, we head into Europe as the very first Bitcoin ETF, spot ETF, the ones that are actually backed by Bitcoin, has just gone live. Now, at this stage, this isn't for retail investors. This is a safe place for institutional and professional investors. I think the minimum requirement is $100,000, but this just says to me is that we're still very early. We're still in the early bull. Now, obviously, Europe is a whole host of countries, but it makes up 746 million people. So any pro-crypto news coming out of Europe is very, very big. And the first spot Bitcoin ETF is a great milestone. Okay, to sum up, remember that the bull market actually starts at the very bottom of the bear market. So unless Bitcoin drops below 15K, then we're already in an early bull. Even though that the summer bull is on the horizon, I have been warning that a pullback in altcoins of 30 to 50% is still on the cards. Now, remember to check out my last video, a very important video which showed that nearly every single pre-election and pre-halving year, the stock market and the crypto market drop in August and September. So this just may be the last best buying opportunity that we ever get in crypto ever again. Think about it. In the last cycle, the big blow off top, unbelievable price was $20,000. And right now, $20,000 feels like rock bottom prices, right? Now, next time we may see a big blow off top at say $200,000, meaning that the absolute rock bottom prices will be $50,000, which is why right now we may never see these prices ever again. And finally, although some countries are operating a full-blown 100% ban and closing their doors, others are opening the doors to crypto. So there's going to be some big winners and losers. But luckily for us, it looks like the major economies and most populous countries are going to be involved. So there you are, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Now, let me know your thoughts, questions, and comments below. But just remember to address and get rid of 100% of the comment spam and trading bots that plague YouTube comments. We're testing out the new SuperThanks commenting system. So to get your comment read and replied to ask a question, or just say thanks, then use SuperThanks below. And for now, just to say, if you did enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like, and a big thank you to everyone who does, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.